What is going on, fire signs? This is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for you guys. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. Also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that is totally fine. So let's go ahead and see what is going on for Monday, November 12th, 2018. So I originally made videos and they were ready to go, but then the audio was messed up, so that's why they're a little late. So I do apologize, but the audio thing is getting cleared up. I have a gaming headset that seems to be working very fine, so I'm going to be using that in the meantime. So let's see what's going on, fire signs. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's going on. Okay. Alright. So your underlying energy, fire signs, is the card for Sagittarius. We see you Saggies with Temperance, and underneath that you have the Six of Cups. So there's a lot of maintaining yourself, doing what you need to do to handle your own business, pretty much. You know, just kind of paying attention to what you're doing, and really waiting. Patience is needed. As I was reading the weeklies, I kind of really got this really strong message from Temperance saying that, you know, even though you may not see it or maybe not believe it, there's some things that can be possible. So with this, I really feel like this is giving me a vibe of patience and really working with what you've got. You know, maintaining harmony and balance within yourself, doing the best that you can to maintain everything in your own world, and allowing divine timing to do its work. It's kind of like teaming up with the universe in a sense. So I get this feeling big time here. And with the Six of Cups, it could be in regarding to a relationship, an old dream, an old wish, something that makes you feel happy, or this is something that, you know, that gives you feelings of a period of time where you're happy. I think you're trying. There may be a strive to go to a certain direction that once made you happy before, and it's maybe it's attempting to try again, because you have the Wheel of Fortune as the heart of your reading here. You have new opportunities, new chance, a new second, a second chance, or however many chances this is for you guys. And this is your opportunity to go ahead and utilize what you know to help you manifest exactly what it is that you want. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing with the crossing being the star. Now, I do feel like this is about faith and what you believe in, and really putting to use what you know, and putting it into your dream, your manifestation. So I do get the sense that for a lot of you guys, this is your new opportunity. There's a second chance right around the corner, and it is at your advantage. So I don't have any qualms or any issues here with this reading. Like, with it being crossed like that, some of us may feel like, even though this is a second chance, it can still feel like the dream, the wish is still so far away, is almost out of reach. And I feel like that's the reason why Temperance and the Star are coming up. They both concentrate on what can you do right now. Focus on what you can do right now. And everything that you're doing right now is good enough, okay? As long as you're doing the best that you can with what you have and working to the best of your ability, you're going to be fine. This is the second when you start to falter and lose faith and not really put in 100%. That's when you start to see that your dreams are distancing itself rather than getting closer. So I do get the sense with the Wheel of Fortune in the Star here is that, yeah, for some of us out here, this is an opportunity to do differently. This is an opportunity to really strive for those dreams that we thought that we couldn't have, that we get another opportunity to start over, start fresh, and to reach this time, And it starts by really focusing on what you need to do right now, not later on, not in the future, not what happened in the past or what we did in the past. It's about what do we do right now. And then for some of you guys, this is about getting back together with an ex. You got to start this relationship as if you're meeting a brand new individual, because people do change. And I know a lot of people say they don't, but they do. You know, it's that it's who we are looking for, the person that was old within them, that brings about the oldness, that really makes us believe that nobody changes. It's just us that refuses to accept the person that is new, that's changed. But that's the thing. But the thing is that I don't think you guys are rejecting anything, or putting anything out there, that is rejecting someone that's new. I feel like the purpose though is definitely to focus on yourself, focus on you, focus on the newness of this relationship, of this situation, even if it is involving someone that because the second you start to focus on getting to know the individual as if they're a brand new person, the more growth you'll see. Okay, because in the past you had the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands does talk about going out there exploring. This is very Sagittarian energy in itself. This could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you've been out there and doing, but you were doing what you felt proud of. I feel like you're definitely doing something that you would do otherwise, right? Not for any ulterior motive, but you really felt good about what you're doing. Knight of Wands doesn't ever do anything he doesn't want to do. He doesn't engage into something he doesn't want to do. He doesn't ever commit to anything that he doesn't want to do. The thing is, the Knight of Wands he doesn't commit to things that he doesn't enjoy, right? The second it becomes mundane and boring, he's out. And I feel like you guys have found something that you truly enjoy, something that, either you enjoy, or something that builds that aspiration, something that's led you to take action in a certain direction. Now, you guys are at this period now where there is there's a period of waiting, but there is still lots of work for you to do otherwise. Three of Wands is in your present. So yeah, you guys have put in a lot of work, and I think you guys are now waiting for your returns, waiting for something to come back. You guys aren't doing the best that you can with what you've got, but so far it looks like you haven't gotten much of anything back yet, but that's okay. There's still stuff that you may need to do for yourself, like, maintaining yourself, maintaining your health, exercising, doing whatever you feel like you need to do, paying your bills, maintaining your life. And all you have to do at this moment is really just focus on continue to build at your dream, continue to prepare for what's to come, right? That's why the Three of Wands in this Temperance card, I feel, is here. It's like preparing yourself for what's to come, because when that thing comes, are you going to be ready to handle it? Are you going to be ready to take it to the next level, to the Four of Wands, so you can be happy about how it's prospered and where it's gotten you? Because that's the biggest thing. If you continue to focus on what you can do and what you need to do to prepare for what's to come, you'll know you already know what to expect. You already know what's coming your way. There's no doubt in your mind that there's the dream that you've been really fighting for, the thing that you've been putting your effort into, is going to come in. It's just all about focusing on what you could do in the meantime. Now, you have the Seven of Swords in your future, which is very interesting. It kind of gives me this impression that there is this leap of faith, this kind of, risk-taking aspect to this. Like, definitely going outside of your comfort zone with something. And I think that's probably why there is this kind of worry about the star. I think something that is going to come back is going to make you kind of step outside of a certain element of, of bravery. And I think it's like the reason why this whole thing is telling you to prepare is because what's coming is going to ask you to take a leap of faith, jump outside of your comfort zone. And right now, everything that you're being asked to do, the work that you're doing, has a lot to do with yourself, because it's asking you to prepare to take that risk. Prepare to step outside of that comfort zone. Prepare to tackle a situation that may not be the easiest, or may not be the easiest mentally to go through, but it will be beneficial in a certain respect. Which is why you have strength as your goal, aim, ambition, and your advice to be brave, to have strength. And how you do that is by keep going. It's by maintaining that balance between your head and your heart, and focusing on your needs, and and focusing on the goal, pretty much, right? Focusing on what you are doing this for, focusing on what you need to maintain yourself, to maintain your health, to maintain this this momentum that you've got right now regarding your dreams. Because I think that whatever's coming in is going to require you to take a leap of faith in some degree. Definitely a shot in the dark, but I feel like it's going to require bravery. And right now, this is like prepare yourself for what you may need. So prepare yourself for the bravery that you will need later. Okay, you know what I'm trying to say? All right, so really big message, y'all. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what we get. Additional message. Oh, okay. Surrender to the flow. So don't resist. That's pretty much the big thing. Don't resist. Just go with it. Temperance. Go with the flow. Keep pushing. Keep moving. Keep working. Because, the second you start, getting stuck and getting worried, you may end up causing a little bit of ripples to fluctuate and honestly, it's not something that you may want. But as long as you continue to hammer things out, as long as you continue to push forward, as long as you continue to make your dreams happen and focus on what you're doing at all times and why you're doing them. If you need that reinforcement, if you need that encouragement, if you need that inspiration, that motivation, that is there for you, okay? Because the Star and the Knight of Wands are two good cards in regards to aspirations, inspirations, and motivations. You have the goal, you have the destination in mind, and that is what's going to continue to push you forward. And as long as you continue the flow necessary to get you to those dreams, you will be fine. You have an angel here that's watching over you. You have the universe that has your back and working with you to make your dreams happen. Go with it and embrace all that there is, right? Trust me, this is something that I would never say, guys, jump in and do it. As a matter of fact, if you don't, even if you don't feel comfortable, right, you have every right to just disregard what I'm saying. But my biggest thing is right now is saying, you know what? If you know what you're going after, you know what to expect. Everything's asking you to just be prepared for what's coming in, because divine timing is going to make some stuff happen. And right now, the biggest thing right now is the whole reason why nothing's really going on right now, everything's talking about working on yourself. Biggest thing is about building faith in yourself right now. Building faith. That's why strength in the Star and the Three of Wands is here, with that future being all sketchy like that. And it's not like I don't think you're walking into anything dangerous. I personally don't know your own personal, individual stories and lifestyles and whatever. But I do know that it may be putting you in a place where you're like not so comfortable. But I don't know. I feel like this thing is saying you're going to need this bravery. So you have to build strength. You have to build trust in yourself. And you have to build faith within yourself. All right, y'all. This has been your reading for Monday. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book your reading, go ahead and check the description box below or hit the I in the corner, because I can help you out regarding any situation or any question that you've got. Of course, please read the booking information before you do book. And as always, guys, with much love, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye now.